Carlo Hesser, the alleged underworld boss, died in Mr. Holden's attic after being shot 3 times in the chest. An intensive search of the site has failed to turn up a murder weapon. The police are continuing to question suspects in the murder case with the hopes that information will be forthcoming.
You got me some of the diamonds from Kane Rogan before you died. Before you left me. I guess it's up to me to get the rest. Much at our wedding. I am so happy that you could come for my darling's funeral.
I can do that too, you know.
Do what?
Cry those big, salty tears on command. So don't even bother with it, Alex, all right? I know you killed my father. I don't want to talk to him, Bo.
Well, I guess you better just jog right on out of this house because Hank Gannon is coming here to see you today.
Look, he's smug, and he's relentless, and he's a bully. The whole time Megan was dying, when I was trying to cope with it, Mr. Gannon was just in my face.
Well, maybe he gets on your nerves because he's hitting a little close to home.
Meaning?
Honey, he had a memory block. You know, about Carlo, about what happened in that garage. So he was probably just trying to dredge it up. But you don't have to be scared about that anymore. You got your memory back. Carlo is definitely not going to bother you anymore. So why don't you just talk to Hank? Tell him this story. Maybe you can help him solve this murder.
Haven't you heard a word I have said? I don't want to talk to him.
Why not?
I just can't.
Not now. I can't talk now. Okay, later. Thanks. Okay, Mrs. Spritz, you were saying now about the car from hell.
I said it was driving that way. Like a bat out of... I mean, except the bats are little and small, and this car was big and silver. Real big. And going so fast, it could have run me over. I mean, I'm hurrying on my way home, and then all of a sudden, wham! My car sideswiped right there on the street, and push! The silver car is history. And it doesn't even occur to me until I'm standing in the shower this morning. I live about a half a block away from that fellow Max Holden's house. And whoever is out there driving around with like a nutcase in the pouring rain, that could have been Carlo Hesser's murderer. Couldn't it? Well, couldn't it?
Oh, my God, what has happened now?
I don't remember Ace saying that he'd been in any accidents.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Burger.
I think you're working yourself too hard, Leanne.
No. No, absolutely not. That's why I give myself these little breaks, just like this sometimes.
Maybe you shouldn't be working at all in your condition.
Jason, you know, I have absolutely no idea what I would do if I didn't have this job to keep my mind off things, you know.
What things?
Well, things, just, well, you know, like stuff in the news. The murder of Carlo Hesser and, well, you know, Julia Medina coming out of a coma.
Are you worried about running into her?
I know that, you know, she didn't mean to kill my mother. It was an accident or something. I guess to think of her running around free, you know.
You miss your mom a lot. You loved her, Leanne. Love doesn't go away.
I know that. I know, you're right. So, what I'm doing is I'm working. So I don't get a chance to brood so much, you know, and it gives me a chance to get out of the house, come and give you your reading lessons.
Well, your table is waving a napkin, so...
Oh. All right. Thanks, Jason. So glad you're here, Charlotte.
You miss him as much as I do, don't you?
Yeah, Uncle Carlo was all I had left.
Yeah. I guess we could start an orphan's club. Your father, my father. Hey, you've got your father's eyes, you know that. Stephanie, I'm really sorry you've had to deal with this all on your own.
No, but I'm not alone. Alex is always lurking about somewhere.
The wicked step-aunt. Well, you know what I think? No, I know she had my father killed, or she did it herself.
If that helps you with your grief, Charlotte, then so be it.
Oh, please, Alex.
The truth of the matter is I didn't do it. I loved Carlo very much, more than any man I've ever loved, because he challenged me, and nobody else has ever been able to do that before. I met him. I loved him. And now I loved him. And now I've lost him. And no one will ever quite be able to take his place.
Well, then I guess you're going to be very lonely now, aren't you?
Oh, Mr. Tottingham, please come in. Mr. Tottingham, this is Carlo's niece, Stephanie, and his only daughter, Charlotte. This is Mr. Tottingham. He is the funeral director from the Landview Funeral Home.
Perhaps you would like to accept this.
What is it?
It's your father.
My Carlo! My Carlo!
You had him cremated? Already?
So glad you're here, Charlotte.
You miss him as much as I do, don't you?
Yeah, Uncle Carlo was all I had left.
Yeah. I guess we could start an orphan's club. Your father, my father.
Yeah.
Hey, you've got your father's eyes, you know that. Stephanie, I'm really sorry you've had to deal with this all on your own.
No, but I'm not alone. Alex is always lurking about somewhere.
Yes. The wicked step-aunt. Well, you know what I think? No, I know she had my father killed, or she did it herself.
If that helps you with your grief, Charlotte, then so be it.
Oh, please, Alex.
The truth of the matter is I didn't do it. I loved Carlo very much, more than any man I've ever loved, because he challenged me, and nobody else has ever been able to do that before. I met him. I loved him. And now I've lost him. And no one will ever quite be able to take his place.
Well, then I guess you're going to be very lonely now, aren't you?
Oh, Mr. Tottingham, please come in. Come, Mr. Tottingham. This is Carlo's niece, Stephanie, and his only daughter, Charlotte. This is Mr. Tottingham. He is the funeral director from the Landview Funeral Home.
Perhaps you would like to accept this.
What is it?
It's your father. My Carlo!
You had him cremated? Already?
You saw Carlo Hesser kill a man in cold blood. You heard the man's dying words, scarecrow. Now, that's information you didn't remember the last time you talked to Hank.
And it's information I am not about to volunteer now.
Why did you go through all the agony of remembering all this stuff?
Because I thought it would end the nightmares, Bo, but it's not. It's only going to make them worse. Do you want some water?
How?
Because if I tell Hank Gannon that I suddenly remembered what Carlo was after me for, that makes me a suspect. I mean, it's already going to sound bad enough that I sneaked away from the lodge on the night of the murder.
But see, you didn't sneak back to Landview.
No, Your Honor, as I said before, I was just out driving around in the rain at night without any alibi whatsoever.
You said you parked by the lake.
Yeah, I did. But God knows how long I was there.
Well, then you drove right back to the lodge.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, honey, I know how all this sounds, but I think that Hank is going to believe you.
No, I am telling you, Bo. I will not let Hank Gannon near me.
The payphone in Wanda's is pretty public. Now, you mentioned Carl Hesser's name, and my antennas went up. Something about you being worried that Kane Rogan would have your sister Tina tangled into some of Carl Hesser's business affairs.
I repeat, that was a private conversation.
I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, Mrs. Buchanan.
You did.
But you got information that could possibly help the police, and you haven't come forward. Now, let's just say we both made mistakes. Let's make amends.
I presume you mean me first. All right, this is all I know. Somehow, somewhere, my sister's little 6-year-old, CJ, found what he thought was a bag of marbles. They turned out to be diamonds, which may or may not belong to Carlo Hesser. Now, Tina says that she called the police and asked if anyone had reported a bag of diamonds missing. Apparently nobody had. So I can only assume that she tried to return them to their rightful owner, whoever that may turn out to be. Unfortunately, this Mr. Kane Rogan was putting a lot of pressure on Tina to hold on to the diamonds and then sell them.
And Carlo Hesser was aware of this?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
How mad do you think it might have made Mr. Hesser?
Very, if he was the rightful owner, or even if he thought he was. Are you suggesting that Tina shot Carlo Hesser to stop him from taking his diamonds back?
No, Mrs. Buchanan, your sister's not in trouble here. Her alibi is solid during the time of the murder. However, Mr. Rogan's is not, which makes me wonder just what he's capable of.
He deceived a lot of people that I love when he first came to this town, and as far as I know, his behavior has not improved one iota. Now, a man who is capable of betraying a trust as routinely as Kane Rogan has, as far as I'm concerned, he's capable of almost anything, maybe even murder.
Okay, grill. Grill. I have no idea. What is this word?
Swiss. S-W-I-S-S. Swiss.
Okay,
What? Stop it. Stop looking around. Nobody's looking at you. Go ahead. Do it.
Alright, Grilled Swiss on rye. No Tom.
Tomato.
Like you just wrote Tom. That's
Oh.
yeah.
Sorry.
And I thought toe. That's T-O-E, toe.
Yeah, T-O-E when it's at the end of your foot. It's just T-O. Tomato when it's at the end of tomato. Just tomato.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Grilled Swiss on rye. No tomato.
Yes.
Well, except of course now the customer's starving, but we get there.
So what? They're not important. Who cares about them? What's important is your reading is getting better and better every day.
Thanks to you. You got all this other stuff to do, you know, with the baby and...
Baby's not a problem. Not yet. Right now she's just along for the ride. Or he's just along for the ride. I really love teaching you.
You're taking all this time, you know, you're taking orders in print.
Hey, you're a great student. Honestly, it's what makes it all worthwhile.
You know, actually, Cassie, I'm not surprised by that at all.
I guess I was. It's just right when I'm ready to sign the forms to start the divorce proceedings, I'm standing there, suddenly on the edge of a cliff.
And you jumped.
I jumped. But I'm gonna be all right. I mean, once I hit. It's just that so many things happened this past year since I've been back in Landview. It was such a short time. Falling in love, getting married, like a dream. I think I only meant it to be an overnight stop last year when I came back. But I stayed. Did I make a mistake?
Cassie, I can think of a lot of reasons why no, you did not make a mistake. Now, one of these reasons is a little more personal than the others. Do you want to know what it is?
Yes.
Well, if you hadn't come back, and if you hadn't stayed, I'd have never met you. And my life would have been a lot poorer for that.
Thanks.
I don't think Carlo Hesse was rubbed off. You see, a mob hit has a different kind of feel. I think this was personal.
So I'm a suspect.
Well, you did have a motive to want Carlo dead, but then so did half of the town of Landview.
Well, maybe we all just got together and hired someone.
Look, I just want to nail something down. Now, you and Mr. Buchanan, you went up to the lodge for whatever personal reasons. I don't really need to know the details. All I have to know is, where were you at about 9:30 p.m. 2 nights ago?
What night was that? The night of the storm?
That's right.
I was with Bo.
All night?
Every minute.
Listen, were there any people you saw up there on a regular basis? The clerk, the bellhop? Are there any names you remember?
Just faces. You?
No.
We didn't leave the room very much.
Apparently. Well, listen, when I have your story checked out, I'll cross you off my list. So that's all for now. All right.
Please don't be angry, Bo. I just panicked. I didn't want him to know that I was away from the lodge for...
Okay, I went along with you, honey. I did, but you just told Hank Gannon a lie that doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of ever standing up.
This just in, a news update from the ongoing Carlo Hesse murder investigation. Police are stepping up their search for a large silver sedan that was moving like a, quote, bat out of hell, unquote, according to a Mrs. Imogene Spritz. Mrs. Spritz told police her powder blue compact was clipped by the big silver Batmobile only moments after Carlo Hesser went down in a mini-hail of bullets in the shadowy attic of Mr. Max Holden's house on High Street.
Asa, you were in an accident, weren't you? Absolutely awful.
What's that?
I feel so relieved.
Why? Because Carlo's dead?
I realize it's not terribly virtuous to take comfort in somebody else's pain. But that man made me more afraid than I've ever been in my entire life, and I hated him for it, and I am glad he is gone. I sleep better at night, and I certainly hope other people do too.
Well, honey, I think there's probably one person who doesn't.
The murderer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Am I interrupting?
No, you're just in time. I was foaming ever so slightly at the mouth. How are you?
I've been better.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You've been under such pressure from this story. Bo will certainly be welcome back in this office.
Bo's coming back.
Tomorrow. Didn't you know that?
We aren't living together now. Bo's with Sarah.
Oh, Cassie.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cassie.
Oh, honey. I really had hoped things would work out for you and Bo.
Too late for that.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. But I was going to wait until the Hesser investigation had quieted down, but I don't see any point in dragging this out. I plan to resign from the Banner.
Oh, you don't need to take such a drastic step, do you?
My mind's made up.
Cassie, we need you. We need your talent. More than that. We need your spirit, honey. You can't resign.
Please, Vicky. If you're my friend, don't make it any harder. I just can't work with Bo. What was that?
I said that someone was bound to see you coming and go... Someone was bound to see you going and coming from the lodge the night of that murder. You were wearing a bright red raincoat.
Yes, but I wasn't on my way to murder Carlo, so what does it matter what color coat I had on?
Because you said you never left the lodge that night. See? Why'd you lie?
I'm sorry, I told you, I just panicked.
Cassie! Cassie knows you left the lodge that night. Now, if Gannon questions her, your alibi's right out the window.
Well, what do you want me to do, call Cassie and ask her to confirm my lie? I'm sorry, Bo, I just don't think she's in the mood right now to do me any favors.
No, that's not what I'm suggesting. What I'm suggesting is that you tell the truth as soon as possible.
Could I suggest you think of some other place to put the food besides next to my father's ashes?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean any disrespect. It was just that Carlo is linked in my mind with all the finer things in life, like good food, good wine,
Little bits of moldy cheese and dried out crackers.
I'll have you know that these hors d'oeuvres came from a very expensive specialty shop.
And for whom? I mean, who do you think is going to come to my father's wake? We were the only ones who attended his memorial service.
Well, that was in public, dear. I mean, Carlo's friends would know that the police would have photographers taking pictures of everybody. This is much more circumspect.
Alex, nobody will come. Nobody cares in this town.
So much for the cynicism of the young.
District Attorney Gannon, what an honor.
I think you know Stephanie, Carlo's niece.
Yes, we've met. We've had a number of talks.
Yes, and this is Carlo's daughter, Charlotte.
Miss Hesser, I hope you gave him a lot of money.
Who?
The flunky in the coroner's office who I just kicked out on his rear. You must have paid him off for him to give you Carlo's body so fast.
Oh, my husband's body had been autopsied, Mr. Gannon, and that is the extent of the law's prerogative, if I'm not mistaken, so I don't see what the problem is.
The problem is nobody, and that means nobody gets released from my custody until I say so. If new evidence came in and we wanted to open him up again...
Stop that!
Oh, She moved so fast, I missed the last chance I'd ever have to see my father's face. Mr. Gannon, can I ask you a question? My cousin Stephanie and I were wondering, just when do you intend to have this mad woman arrested?
Charlotte, I know you're grief-stricken, but
does
this is
she
getting
even
old.
have an alibi?
Alex claims that she was hitting all of the Landview night spots searching for your father. You were still in California. We've checked. And Stephanie here, it seems that she was at Wanda's where there was a birthday party going on.
Oh, goody, we're all in the clear.
Where their story checks out so far. But you, Alex, so-so.
Hank, I was seen by many people that night.
Yeah, at different times, vague times, with many wide gaps.
I can't believe this.
My, now you've upset her.
I'm not upset, I'm angry. First of all, how dare you intrude on our grief this way when there are so many more likelier candidates for your harassment? My husband had a lot of enemies. Business associates, rivals in love, enemies, envious friends.
Yeah, Alex, is there anybody in particular you want to suggest?
Oh, you mean when you're finally finished persecuting his widow? Oh, yes, as a matter of fact. I would be all over Kane Rogan. If I were you, I would not allow Kane Rogan to slip through. Actually, I guess if I were you, I would let Kane Rogan slip through my fingers, since that's exactly what you've done.
Now, why would I want to hold on to him?
Oh, no particular reason, except that he was stealing from my husband.
What exactly?
That's all I'll say.
Oh, no. You will say more if I tell you to.
The problem is if you so much as ask this woman the time of day, she would lie to you.
Miss Hester, I can sort through the bull here. Look, I'm sorry for your trouble, okay? Miss Hobart.
Mr. Gannon, oh, please, nobody has told me much about anything, and I really would like to know. Did my father have time to say anything to Max Holden before he died? I mean, did he perhaps mention my name?
He said, forgive me.
Yes.
Well, he did mention a name, but I'm afraid it wasn't yours. He said Renee.
Car was... What is this word?
Clipped.
Clipped. Mrs. Spritz
Discovered.
discovered.
Mrs. Spritz discovered that one of her tires...
Was,
Come on.
Okay, all right. Flat. And had to call... Well, obviously had to call a tow.
Right.
T-O-W. Why doesn't that rhyme with C-O-W?
I don't know.
You know, life is crazy, but words are supposed to be different somehow, you know? It's like everything else can change all the time, but words, I don't know, they would stay the same. Okay, I was on a bus one time, and out the window, I see this beautiful girl, and she has on a blue sweater in a field. And, I don't know, it was just a second, and the bus is going to keep going. I'll probably never see her again, except in my mind. When I say those words, she's right there. A beautiful girl in a blue sweater in the field. So I don't want, you know, the words slipping out from under me.
They're really beautiful things sometimes, you know that?
Only when I'm with you.
Who knows, maybe that girl saw you, Jason. Maybe she saw this guy on a bus going someplace.
Never where he wants to go.
My husband, you know.
somebody else's baby. I'm sorry. I can't believe I said that. Leanne.
You know, maybe it's not the words that are the problem, Jason. Maybe it's how you use them.
Wait, okay, wait. Please don't go. All right, sit down. You think I want to push you away from me?
Yeah, sometimes I do.
Don't you know, you're my best friend.
I just wanted to tell you how sorry I am about your loss.
Well, at least you think it is a loss. Most people are dancing in the street.
Darling, do you need someplace to stay, or are you going to go on living here with Alex?
Renee, I just think it was lovely of you to come by.
Well, I hadn't had a chance to see Stephanie.
Oh, please, I know you wanted to pay your respects. And Carlo, if he is here, in spirit, not in ashes, would just be delighted to see you. You know, you meant so much to him. He even spent his last breath muttering your name.
Well, that is no comfort to me whatsoever. Oh, not that you were intending any.
Renee, thank you for coming.
You're not leaving, are you?
No, that man just gave me a splitting headache. I'm going to get some aspirin. My father's urn looks rather expensive, so keep an eye on stepmommy, will you? She stole the body. I'd hate to see her slip the urn into her purse.
Stephanie, are you all right?
I've been a lot better.
I still would like to know, what was your Uncle Carlo doing up in the attic of Max Holden's house?
Maybe the same thing he sent me to do when we first got back.
What was that?
He said he had hidden some diamonds away in the attic.
Did you find them?
No. But I wish I did. Because maybe he wouldn't have had to have gone back up there. Please, excuse me.
Mr. Gannon.
Well, Mrs. Buchanan, I didn't expect to see you here.
I probably shouldn't have come, but I care a great deal about Stephanie. I also care a great deal about my husband. Mr. Gannon, I know that Asa is innocent, but you seem so concerned with that shirt of his.
It was more the blood on the shirt.
And that happened in public. Because of a stupid fist fight with Carlo. Asa told you that, and there were witnesses for it, given all that. Is that shirt still significant to you?
Mrs. Buchanan, in this kind of a murder investigation, everything is significant, including the last words of a dying man. Renee, he said, forgive me. Now, why would Carlo Hesse have used his last breath on you?
Advice is the same as my advice. Sarah should tell the truth.
Yeah, well, you know, I hate to sound like a Sunday school teacher, but, you know, I am a Sunday school teacher, so...
I shouldn't even be bothering you with this.
No, you're not bothering me. I mean, don't forget, I'm the one who asked you to stop by, Pop.
Well, I appreciate the time, but I gotta get going. I gotta get a haircut, and then I gotta get over to the banner and try to dig my desk out from under whatever's piled on top of it. Right
Yeah,
now.
you think that might be able to wait till tomorrow?
Why?
Well, Cassie mentioned to me she was going to be there for the rest of the afternoon, and, frankly, that she'd prefer not to run into you, I mean, yet.
So that's why you asked me to stop by here.
Well, Cassie asked me to talk to you, so...
Andrew, aren't you the one that tells us that we should always tell the truth?
Right, you should tell the truth when it's out of the care and concern for someone that you love.
That's a good point. Right there. I care for Cassie, and that's why I felt that I had to be truthful with her.
Truthful so that you told her you'd fallen in love with another woman.
I never fell out of love with Sarah. And that's what I learned when we were up there at that lodge. Andrew, the time that we spent together up there, it was extraordinary. I have never felt that close to any woman in my whole life. Ever. And I'm not talking about being in bed. You know, we weren't that intimate, not for quite a while, but we felt we were a part of each other. We didn't have to touch at first. And then when we finally did, it was like we'd come back home again. It felt like we were one person, Andrew. You know, that's how close we were. One. One in love, in spirit. Can you understand that kind of a bond?
Well, you know, Bo, I would hope that I can. The problem is that I can also understand how Cassie feels.
I can, too.
And she's heartbroken, Bo.
I know. I'll tell you, what makes it worse is what Cassie did to help me heal my heartbreak. Now, I was so grateful to Cassie for helping me love again, and I think that gratitude, that probably blinded me, because when I saw Sarah again, face to face, deep down, I knew I never stopped loving her. Ever. And somewhere I knew that I was going to have to give Cassie up, and that's what makes me feel so guilty. I loved Cassie. I loved Sarah. I hurt both of them because I was unable to give up either one of them.
Bo, you want to hear something surprising? I mean, at least it's surprising to me. I think I understand, you know, what you're saying.
You do?
Yeah. You know, I often wonder what I would give to see Megan one more time.
Yeah, I know. Because I felt exactly the same way about Sarah.
And knowing that, how can I pretend not to understand what a gift it is for you to have Sarah back in your arms and in your heart? And I guess what I'm saying is that I'm just happy for you.
Thank you, Andrew.
So, Sheila told me that you were back. I really just wanted to stop by and see how you were doing.
I'm fine.
Because you're back with Bo?
Look, Dr. Jonas, after Megan died, my whole world just fell apart. And then Bo and I found each other, and it was like coming back to life again.
So you're telling me that Bo saved you, huh?
Well, maybe we saved each other.
You sound a little bit apprehensive.
Well, it's not so easy coming back to life. I mean, there are some bumps.
Like maybe hearing about the death of Carlo Hesser.
Yeah, I guess.
So tell me, how did you feel when you heard that?
Like someone had granted me a stay of execution.
That's all? You were just relieved? You weren't elated?
Oh, and by the way, when did I murder Carlo?
I wasn't implying that at all. Who says that?
Hank Gannon. At least he's implying it.
That scares you, doesn't it?
Look, I do come to, I know it's really and I can't believe it. But I lied to the DA about where I was on the night of the murder, and he's bound to find out. And when he does, it's going to make me suspect number one.
Did you kill Carlo Hester?
I wanted him dead so bad, I could feel his blood on my hands. But no, I didn't kill him, I swear.
Police. To give Asa an alibi. I said that we arrived home at about the same time, but we didn't. Vicki, when that brawl started at Giorgio's, I got out of there, and I did not see Asa until the next morning, when he was sleeping off his drunk from the night before.
You have no idea where he was all that time he was gone?
What is scary is, I'm not sure Asa knew.
Oh, my God, was he that drunk?
Darling, he was that drunk. And his car, Vicki. There are scratches on it. And blue streaks along the side. Blue streaks of paint. His car must have been the one that sideswiped Mrs. Spritz's.
Oh, come on, that doesn't make him a murderer.
No. But there was a gun. I found it wrapped in Asa's shirt, which was covered with blood. I'm frightened, Vicki. I'm frightened. There is a real possibility that Asa killed Carlo. And if he did, it must have come from the rage he was in because of me.
Oh, wait just 1 minute here. If Asa did this, and that's a very big if, it is absolutely not your fault, okay? Everyone in this whole town knows, except your husband, how devoted you are to him and have been from the second you met him. And if he chooses not to understand that, well, then he deserves every bit of trouble he has brought on himself. Although I sincerely pray that that trouble does not include Carlo Hester's murder.
Oh, Carlo. If all the money that these diamonds were worth could bring you back. Well, I'd probably keep the diamonds, but I'd buy you a lovely monument. I guess I'm gonna have to get the rest of the diamonds back from Kane. But I'll tell you something, sweetheart. Kane Rogan is gonna be very sorry that he ever got in our way. I promise.
So, you say you saw this woman running up to Max Holden's house?
Or maybe a man.
You're not sure?
Well, it was pouring rain, and my glasses were fogged.
Were you sure of what they were wearing?
A colored raincoat, sort of maroon or red. It was hard to see in the rain.
Roger Jonas, it's really nice that you dropped by. I just have a couple errands to run before dinner time.
Well, I'll walk you out to the car then, okay?
Okay. Hey, do you think I still really need this?
Well, it's clouding up. Sure.
After you.
Thanks.
Well, he's a lawyer. Can't he afford a beeper? Because he's supposed to make some changes in a will for me this afternoon. Well, yes, he told me everything was going to be all right, but why am I worried? Are you out of your mind? He hasn't returned any of my phone calls. He won't return my messages. You'd be worried, too, believe me. Listen, the reading of the will is this afternoon, and I need to speak with him right away. So if you know what's good for you, you will find him and have him call me. Got it? Stephanie. Honey. Come over here and sit down with me. Darling, I know how you feel. I know you feel like you're never gonna get over this. But you will. You have to be strong. You have to be strong.
Who are you talking to?
Just now? I was talking to a lawyer. Carlo's lawyer. Did you see this today?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to do what any libeled lady would do. I am going to sue the intruder for every penny that Dorian Lord has in her piggy bank.
Miss Taylor,
Yes.
I need a moment of your time.
Is there a problem?
There's a whole bunch of them. As a senior editor, I've been around the intruder for a long time, but I gotta say, things are running a little ragged around here.
Such as?
Alex Olenoff is threatening to sue for libel because of today's front page, which, incidentally, I don't remember anybody running by me for approval.
Yeah, I approved it.
Okay. Plus, we are completely missing the boat on the Hesser murder. Not only did the Banner have the story yesterday and the day before in time for the morning editions, so did every rinky-dink desktop vanity paper between here and Los Angeles. Where's Mrs. Lord today?
Mrs. Lord is preparing for a much-needed vacation. You have a problem with the way I'm running things?
If you deliberately set out to ruin this paper, you couldn't do a better job than you're doing. You bet I got a problem.
Thank you. Now, would you take this down to composing? My dear man, you'd be surprised what I could do to ruin this paper. I've only just begun.
Got it. Yeah, and?
Gannon, this room, it's disgusting.
Thank you for sharing, Nichols. So what'd you find out?
The letter B on the man's bracelet, chain bracelet?
Yeah, this one.
It really is a miracle you could find it in here.
I beg your pardon?
It's a spoon handle from the Bowie State Prison in Texas.
Texas?
Yeah.
Nichols, don't do that. I can't take the noise, man.
I cannot take this mess.
Hey, well, look, it's my mess, okay? So just leave it. Texas, huh? What about the numbers?
We're still checking on that. 91684. It could be a prisoner identification number, cell block designation, a date, a license plate. Yeah. We'll have some more information for you later.
All right, good. Listen, I don't want any of this getting out to the press, okay? And nothing about the evidence that we found at the scene.
I've already covered that.
Okay, good. Listen, what about Kane Rogan? I mean, what's he been up to lately? I've been missing those big, brown, innocent eyes of his.
Well, he's made himself pretty scarce since you questioned him the other day. We could put out an APB.
I know how to smoke him out. Bring me Tina Roberts.
You got it.
When you saw